people have these unrealistic expectations. People want, they want you to put the money up, take all the risk, and then they want to take all the profit. How that work? Like, how that work? Like, how that work? How that work that I put the money up, but you get all the profit? How that work? I put all the money up, you get all the ownership. How that work? If you had it, then you would have the ownership.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like how that work? This is delusion. Like this is what people have to realize. This is delusion. If I put the money up, right? If I put the money up, if I pay for the studio, if I pay for the master, if I pay to promote the situation, bro, you gotta settle for the royalty.
I need a guarantee.
Yeah.
I need a guarantee to hold me down.
Yeah, I gotta get that money back.
Right.
I'm not doing it, we're not doing it for our health. Right? So when I see people complaining about somebody who give them $100,000 in an opportunity, what? What? Like you complaining about somebody give you $100,000 in an opportunity,
and you a nobody for the most part.
Come on, man. Like people gotta stop tripping, man. It's not. They gotta stop tripping. Like you gotta. People acting like this money grow on trees. It don't. It don't. Like it don't grow on trees like that. Like and I'm not even gonna say they act like it's like, oh, like this is not this is in any, you ask any business owner, if they say, hey, if somebody gave you an influx, if you're a small business, somebody gave you an influx of $100,000, they would jump for joy. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like, I could take that money, I can promote my business, I can do this, I can do that. There's so many things you can do with that money.
Unless you feel that you can make the $100K yourself.
Then yeah, if you can make the $100K yourself, then go have at it. But you can't sit in the situation and say, hey, this person did this for me, and I should be able to have this, and I should be able to have that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, let's not get it twisted, man. There's things that you can negotiate. There's things you can negotiate. But at the end of the day, if a record company, record label, production company, whatever it is, if they putting up a large sum of money, and you're going to be utilizing their marketing, their promotion, their machine, then there's not much you can fight on. Let's be clear, especially if you're an unknown artist, and they give you the opportunity. For the most part, then take the opportunity and use that opportunity to maneuver yourself around. Take advantage of it. We're not saying go ahead and just sign any deal that comes across your table, because not all deals are good deals, and some deals, will have you in a bad place for a very long time. What we are saying is, guys need to read, research, ask the right questions, so that you can make the better decision, the better choice. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of that going on. And when you offer the advice, when people are giving you good, tangible information, people who are credited, who've been around the block, taking the time out of their days to give you the information to help you, you're either one, not taking it, which is fine, or two, you're taking it, but then you're not applying it, and then complain about it, or you just complain about it out the gate.
Crazy,
and Jug, this is not even just this comprehension issue, mental issue, whatever you want to call it. It's not just in the music business and within our culture. It's just in our culture, period, all around the board. When it comes to being an entrepreneur, when it comes to just understanding things, the way we speak to each other, the way we understand with the information that's being placed in front of us, like. It's like we're all sheep. Anybody can say anything on social media and nobody researches it. Nobody asks any questions. Nobody says, no, let me go find out about this is true. Somebody put a hashtag and then that's what it is.
Yeah, but that's where we are right now, man. Like that's where we are. Like it's basically misinformation city right now. That's where we are right now. It's like this is the situation, and like again, it's back to being a situation where folks are are not comprehending what's going on. You know, there are only a few platforms that are like ours that are literally out here giving information. You know, even if you look at some of the ebooks and stuff that we've provided, it's like there's no one giving us information like how we're giving it. There's no one talking about these topics, you know, and the things that you need to not just be successful as an artist, but to be successful as an entrepreneur.
Right.
Like, so we're not just talking about like, oh, it's all music industry. We really on the side of, say, music business. Like, that's what we're trying to really promote and try to get people to understand. Like, listen, this more than just music industry. We have to start looking at everything as a whole. There was a clip that I saw that I think it may have had will.i.am, and he was talking about AI, and he was talking about how there's going to be a fourth industry that is basically going to come forth now, because you know you had like the music publishing industry, you had the recording industry, and you have the touring industry, and then now that's all like the music industry and as a whole. But now, you know, you have a situation where you can't copyright your facial math.
Right.
He called it as facial math, and then he said you can't copyright the tone of your voice.
Vocals. Yeah, your vocals. Like, do you have ownership of your actual vocals as a record
Right.
person?
Like you don't have the ownership of that. And then that's what's going to be the new industry in the music industry.